Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the Random Pick, episode number 2 of this series for FIFA 18. Do me a favour right at the start of this video and smash that thumbs up button. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes, that would be amazing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So today I've set my budget between 10 and 20,000 coins bin. Hopefully we can get players within that price range, but actually sometimes it means we get players that are lower than that because their maximum price isn't what they actually cost, but people are listing for a little bit more. So on page number 4, the highest rated player is 83 rated Santi Cazorla, who is a player that's actually way under 10,000 coins, but he'll go into the squad today with his good dribbling and passing, and of course like 5-star weak foot as well. So I'm looking forward to using him, even though he's not got great pace anymore, but he hasn't really played for a couple of years, right? So you can sort of expect that. On page number 6, we end up getting the highest rated player. It nearly was Zaza. Yeah, he wasn't quite the highest rated player. Then I saw Berkey, but then the player that I was actually hovered over, 84 rated Perisic, is definitely the way to go today. He is the highest rated player on that page, or joint highest rated player, and the most attacking as well. So I look forward to using him. And then on page number 10, we literally get the player that we're hovering over again as the highest rated player. 85 rated Keylor Navas in goal gives me 3 different players from 3 different leagues in 3 different positions that I can use in today's squad. So, as always, it's time to build on this and see what formation I'm going to go with today. Probably going to stick with my favourite formation in this entire game, 4-3-2-1. And this is where I'm going to be playing. Well, in a minute, you'll see where I'm playing. But I picked this formation. It just seems to suit me best. I love the 3 across the midfield and that strike force. They all work together really well. That's how I like to do things on FIFA 18. This is where I'm going to be playing all 3 of my players. Obviously in goal for Keylor Navas. Right centre mid for Santi Cazorla. And then left forward, of course, for Ivan Perisic. And the squad around them is actually kind of a nice little mixed squad. And it looks like this. So, I've hopefully put together a team here that could be usable for the likes of the Weekend League or for FUT Champions and stuff. So let me know if you think it's a worthy squad. In goal, our first random pick player, 85 rated Keylor Navas. He's got 87 diving and 85 reflexes this year. Looks like a decent goalie on the game. Left back and right back, I've got Brzezinski and then Dimarcos, both very pacey players, but not necessarily the greatest in defence. However, Dimarcos has got a good physical stat, and I've always rated him on Ultimate Team, so hopefully he'll be beastly for us today. I then linked up Keylor Navas to his teammate Nacho Fernandez, which gets me a Spanish link off to the Premier League in just a moment. But we're also using Jonathan Tah in a bit of a trio of German Bundesliga players. And in midfield, I've got Borja Valero, who is a Spaniard playing for Inter, links both Cazorla and Perisic up nicely. And then we've got Goretzka, who does sort of max out the price in this particular squad. You could use any German Bundesliga player right there if you wanted to bring the price down, but Goretzka is a seriously good player. Santi Cazorla then is our random pick player number 2 today. 83 rated, 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, 85 dribbling, 85 passing. Some alright stats there, but he's obviously very small and very slow nowadays as well. Could that affect how well he plays in game for me? And then to complete my team in the attack, we've gone with 84 rated Pedro on the right forward spot. 80 rated Eder. I could have used Icardi today, but I used him in last week's random pick, so I decided against it. But Ivan Perisic, he is 84 rated. He's got 84 pace, 81 dribbling, and 80 shooting. He's 6'1" with those stats, so that's pretty impressive. And he's got 4-star skill moves and the perfect 5-star weak foot. I mean, what more can you really ask for there? He's actually a pretty solid looking player. He is my main striker on my Road to Glory account on my Serie A team that I've got. I've actually got him up front on 7 chemistry. Seems to be a pretty solid player, of course, from Croatia, I believe it is, if I'm getting that nationality flag right. I always mix them up, as you guys know. So let's move on into the clips that I got with this team. I played my 4 games. Typically, that's what I play if I'm having a bit of success, is like a run in the daily knockout tournament or something. And I did get all the way to the final. I think I ended up losing the final, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. because I was already qualified and I'm actually playing on my Road to Glory, as you guys know, and not on my main account. But I love to play on the Daily Knockout Tournament servers because it's a lot more crisp and I don't get as much lag, which means that I can actually play the FIFA that I want to play. I love the Daily Knockout Tournament. It's usually a lag-free zone, which is great. I do manage to get a goal with Santi Cazorla. Not the greatest of goals. I wish he would have scored the first one, but of course it was saved and then it just led to a tap-in. Eder, the striker from Italy, he plays for Inter. Oh my god. He's actually a really good little player. Maybe thinking about bringing him into the Road to Glory as like a super sub or something, because I was actually really impressed. You'll see that the caliber of goals that he scores for me are actually pretty good. A nice bang from outside the box there. And then, well, that particular goal was just like a nice bit of pass and move and then a good tap in. And overall, just a pretty solid player in general. He's got good pace, he's got good dribbling, and he's got good shooting as well. And generally, just a lovely little tap into the corner there. Really nice open his body up. Really solid goal. Pedro then plays it off to Cazorla, to Eder, who bangs it top net. That's a really nice, I think I hit finesse button on that, so it sort of whipped around the keeper and he does the front flip and it all looks good. Yeah, he scored some nice goals for me and I do recommend him. Pretty sure he's a very cheap player. I've not looked at his price on the market, but I know as an 80 rated player, he's not going to cost a fortune. Pedro was also a pretty impressive player. I think a lot of people overlook him on the game nowadays because there are some very pacey wingers in the Premier League and for Spain as well. So a little bit like real life, I don't think he gets the chance for Spain, does he anymore? Someone let me know down below. But yeah, in FIFA, he's always had the 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot combo, which is always actually very useful, and it's one of my favourite things in the game. So whenever I end up using Pedro, which is just not very often, I always think, why don't I use this player more? And it might be because he does just lack that tiny bit of extra pace that you're after. But in terms of dribbling and shooting and being at the right place at the right time, I can't really complain about the guy. He actually impressed me quite a lot. Eder then plays the ball out to Perisic here, who has got pace and dribbling and a calm, collected shot right there, just to hit it near post and inside past the goalkeeper, in off the post. I'll take it all day long. A really cool player actually on this game. Over the last couple of FIFAs, he's been a very good player. Hopefully he gets some informs. It'd be amazing if he could get like a central inform at some point. Absolutely done the defender with that skill move. Sort of get a little bit lucky when it comes back to me, but I fire it into the back of the net anyway. And I was 2-0 down in that particular game, and I came back to win 4-2, which is good. What I would say to you guys is don't quit at 2-0. There is literally so many goals in FIFA 18 that you can easily come back from 2 or even 3-0 down. But I take it past the goalkeeper here with Perisic and just slot it into the back of the net. I nearly went for a chip shot, but I've not mastered them yet. I know they do work on FIFA 18, but I need to sort of try them a little bit more and work them out and stuff. Maybe that would have been a good opportunity to take one, but I don't know if the keeper was a little bit too close. Would he manage to have saved it? Not too sure. Let me know, guys, if you use the chip shot and if you find it useful and what sort of situations would be good to actually use it in. So overall, my random pick players today were a bit of a success. I'm going to give a 4-star value for money and an 8 out of 10 for Keylor Navas. He's pushing up towards the 10k mark, of course, which is a little bit expensive, I would say, for a goalie. You know, you might want to plough your coins into something else. But he was a solid player, so he gets that 8 out of 10 for me today. He made a couple of clutch saves, but then he did concede a few as well. But again, that's just FIFA 18, right? My centre-backs, Jonathan Tah and Nacho Fernandez, very, very good. Tah is amazing. Fernandez is a little bit short, but he's got a decent amount of pace to sort of counter that. And then, of course, with Brzezinski next to him, sorry, DeMarcos next to him and Brzezinski next to Tah, there's a lot of pace in that defence. So it's actually very, very solid. I like it a lot. DeMarcos, what a great right back he is. Really do recommend him. Goretzka in the midfield, you can't get much better on this game. He is so well statted across the board, and he's pacey and tall, and he just sort of works really hard. Borja Valero was an interesting one, and then Santi Cazorla, probably the least interesting player in my entire team, unfortunately. 3.5-star value for money, and a 7 out of 10 is a bang-on average rating. Yeah, they've sort of killed him with that 65 pace nowadays, and of course, being so short, he doesn't really have much going for him apart from close control and good dribbling, but not very quick dribbling, obviously. Pedro and Eder, two of the better players in this team. Very, very impressed with them. Again, they don't have the most height, but their pace and dribbling and overall shooting ability was class. Really enjoyed both of them. And then Perisic, really enjoyed him also. 3 goals and 4 assists in the games that we played. 4.5 star value for money and an 8.5 out of 10 for him. He just fits the bill on FIFA 18. Really does work in most squads and just a solid player that I really do enjoy using. So there you have it, guys. That is the random pick again for episode number 2 is now complete. We've done 2 episodes in 2 weeks, and of course I did that special episode a few weeks ago. So if you are looking for some more random pick content that you haven't watched yet, check back on my channel. There are a couple of episodes that you may have missed. I hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know if there's anything that I can do to improve it. Thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Most importantly, have a lovely Sunday, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.